Okay. So in escaping, suppose if you use a backslash, so backslash will remove the special meaning that you give for the wildcard. Okay. So let's look into an example. So if I write, okay, ls chapter star, okay. So what is the output of this? So these are the files I have, okay, in my system, okay. So these are the files I have. Suppose if I write ls chapter star, what does this indicates? What will be the output? What will be the output?
CHAP, CHAP star, CHAP1,
Question
CHAP11,
is,
CHAP2.
okay, so it will list all the files which has chap, okay, at the end, starting, beginning, okay, and after that I can have 0 or more characters. My question is whether it will list a file with the name chap star. Okay, so see the output. Okay. Now suppose if I write chap file, okay, I have okay, I have a file with the name file space 1. So I have a space here. Okay. I want to list this file. Okay. Here, what it will do? I want to list this file space 1. Okay. But when I execute this command, okay, it is giving I cannot access file with the name file. Okay. Cannot access 1. So that means it will take these two as a separate two arguments. Okay. For the ls command, it will take this as a two argument. Now the question is how to list this file. How to list this file. So for that we can use escape. Okay. For that we can use escape ls file, give a backslash, okay, with the 1 as here. So when I have a space, okay, when I have a space, so for that we have to use, okay, to escape the space, we have to use a backslash. So this will suppress the wildcard nature. Okay. So this is how we list the file with the space. Okay. So to give one more example, so I want the slash n. Okay, here I want a slash n, but what it is giving just n, correct? So if I want a slash n, I must use two. Okay, I want to if I want a backslash n, I have to use one more backslash. Okay, so this will suppress the meaning of backslash. Is it clear? Okay. So if you want anything to get as it is, you have to use one more backslash. Okay. So these are two examples. So providing a backslash before the wildcard, it will remove its special meaning. Okay. And one more is quoting. Okay. The quoting is, it can be a single quote or a double quote. So we can use for a wildcard, okay, or even to the entire pattern within the quote. So look at this example. if I use like this, okay, it will give a prompt again. Okay. Suppose if I want to display backslash, it will not display. Okay. So what I can do is I can use a single quote or a double quote. Okay. So if I want to display forward slash or a backslash, okay, I can use a single quote or a double quote. Okay, you can see here, if I simply write backslash, it will not display it. If I put it inside, if I enclose it within a single quote or a double quote, then I'll get it as it is. Okay, backslash. And similarly, suppose if I want to display file 1 with the space, okay, if I want to list this file, I can place it within a single quote or a double quote. Okay, now it will display as it is. Okay, file with the space 1. Now suppose if I want to display, okay, echo something like different characters, okay, star, question mark, okay, I want to display this character, okay, I want to display this sentence, character, star, question mark, okay. Now if I execute this, it will give the, okay, it will not give the exact answer, okay. So if I want to display it, then I have to place it within the single quote, or you can place it within the double quote. Okay. You can place it within the single quote or double quote. Then it will display whatever you write within the single quote as it is. Okay. Now in this case, I have written character star question mark. It will display the same thing whatever you have written. Okay. Is it clear? So these are some of the examples which you can give for escaping and quoting. Okay, very important question. Explain escaping and quoting. Okay. So whenever they will ask you in the exam, give examples. Okay, along with that you are supposed to write the output. Okay, not just the command, write the output. Any doubt in escaping and quoting? So escaping is backslash and quoting is either single quote or double quote. Any doubt in this? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The next topic is three standard files or redirection. So we all know about the terminals, right? So we have used terminals in C programming. Okay, in the lab we have used terminal. Okay, so terminal is nothing but it's a screen. Okay, so it can be called, we can call it as a display. Okay, which takes the input from the keyboard, which will display the output when you execute the programs. It will display some error messages, warning messages when you execute the programs. Okay, so mainly terminal is meant for displaying or taking the input. It's similar to the screen. Okay, similar to a screen. In shell, we have three files associated with a terminal. Okay, for a terminal, in shell, we have three files. So these are the three files. Okay, one is standard input file, standard output file, and standard error file. Okay, so coming to standard input file, it's a file stream, or we call it as a stream or a file representing input, and it is connected to the keyboard. So standard input is meant for giving the input and it is connected to keyboard. Okay, so very simple to remember. Standard output, it is a stream or a file representing output. So what it will give you, it is meant for displaying the output. Okay, and it is connected to the display. Okay, and similarly, standard error. So standard error is a file. It is meant for displaying the error message. Okay, that comes from a command or a shell Okay, and it is also connected to a display. So in the display only you can see the error messages. Okay. And coming to the file descriptors, okay. So every file, standard files will be having a file number, or we call it as a file descriptor. Okay. So for standard input, the file descriptor is 0. Okay. Standard output it is 1, and standard error it is 2. Okay. So remember this number: input 0, output 1, and error 2. Okay. So I have showed you these examples, right? With the symbol greater than and less than symbol. For example, if I write like this, what does this mean? The symbol is called as a redirection symbol. Now, what does this command tells? WC, okay, I'll use some space, it doesn't matter. What is a WC command is for? WC command,
Word count.
yeah, word, character, and line. So it will give you 3 information: line, word, and number of characters. Okay. Now, what does this less than symbol means? Less than symbol means anybody? What is the less than symbol means? I had shown you this example. See, we have a lot of commands in Unix. Okay, in this subject, we have a lot of commands. Okay, remember it. It is very hard to remember at the end. Okay, maybe at the semester exam or during internals, it is not possible. You will get confused. Okay, the regular practice is very important. It is very simple. Okay, don't just look at the commands. Try to execute it. Okay, then you get interest. Okay, try to execute it. Okay, so what is this command tells? WC is a command. Okay, so it is meant for counting. Okay, as I got the answer, it is meant for counting the line, word, and character. Now, from which it will count? From where it will count? It will count the line, character, and word from a file, correct? If I have a file with the name 1.txt, okay, so let me put like this. Okay. If I write like this wc1.txt, yeah, it's txt, right? 1.txt, okay. What it will do? It will go to this file and it will count the number of lines, number of words, and number of characters in this file, correct? Okay. Now, if I give less than symbol, okay, if I give this less than symbol, it means that you have to take the input from where? WC is a command. It is taking the input from where? From the file 1.txt. Clear? It is taking the input from 1.txt. Okay. I'll explain this. Okay. So for time being, you remember For file descriptor, for standard input it is 0, for standard output it is 1, and standard error it is 2. Okay. So we will discuss in detail about standard input with example. Okay. So for standard input, coming to standard input, so we can give input for a command, okay, either from the keyboard, okay, for a command you can give directly, okay. For example, you can give directly input from the keyboard. Okay. So I can just write ls star from the keyboard. You can give the input, okay, or you can write, okay, with the redirection symbol. Okay, this is a redirection symbol. If I'm typing WC, APPL, Control D. Okay. Now for this WC command, I am giving the input directly using the keyboard, correct? So WC is a command. I have given the input apple. Okay. The apple is the input I have given. So there is how many lines? One line, one character, one word and 6 characters. Okay, including new line. Okay. So to give one more example, WC. Okay. TCP Puttur. Now there is one line, 2 words and 12 characters. So we are giving the input directly through the keyboard, okay, to the terminal. So this is the one way of giving the input. Okay. Another way is through redirection symbol. So this is a redirection symbol. Okay. So less than is called as a redirection symbol. So through this we are giving the input and specifying the file. Okay. So this is another way of giving the inputs. So you can give one more file name, WC CHAP. So this is one more example. So there is a file with the name CHAP. Okay. Next way of giving the input is through pipe. Okay. How you represent a pipe? ls. Okay. So this is an example. Okay. ls is a command. So this symbol indicates what? It is called as a pipe. Okay. And then WC minus L. What is WC minus L? WC minus L. There are different options for minus WC, right? What are the options for WC command? Anybody remember? Started studying for exam. WC. What are the options? Minus L is for line. Minus W is for word. And for character it is? For character it is? For character it is? Minus C. Okay. So this symbol, we call it as a pipeline symbol. So we know what is ls command will give. Ls command will give you list of files, correct? That output, whatever you are getting, okay, that will be given to the next command. So that will be given to the next command. So WC will list only the number of lines. It will not list everything. Okay, it will not list word, characters and all. It will list only the number of lines. Okay, with the minus L option. See here. How many lines? So let me execute the ls command. Okay. So there are. So it is taking separately, I guess. It is taking separately. Okay. each file in a separate line. Okay, so there are 24. So there are 24 lines in this file. Okay, number of lines in the file. So altogether there are 24 lines in this files. Is it clear? So these are the 3 examples you are supposed to give. Okay, this is also one of the important questions. Okay, standard input. What are the different ways of getting the input? One is directly to the keyboard. Another one is using the redirection symbol, that is less than symbol. Another one is using the pipeline. Clear? And give the 3 examples. Is it clear? Any doubt in this example? The first thing is you have to remember the commands. Okay, if you don't remember the commands, then when I am explaining, you will be just recalling what is this command is. Okay, so you should not forget whatever you have studied previous. Is it clear? Are you there? Are you guys there?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear, right? Any doubt in this example? Navina? Navina? Navina is leaving. Okay. Rashmita? Rashmita?
Ma'am.
Any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
No, ma'am.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, if you don't understand, please ask. Okay, it will be very difficult later on to study because you will be writing the programs and all. Okay, if you don't understand a command, then it will be very difficult to write the program. Okay. So moving on to the next one, standard output. Okay, we are done with standard input. The next one is standard output. Okay. So there are 3 ways of displaying the output. Okay. Either you can display the output in the terminal itself. Okay, you can display the output in the terminal itself, or you can send the output to the another file. Okay, you can send the output to the another file. And last one is use the concept of pipe. Okay, so there are 3. One is display the output in terminal, send the output to another file. Another one is pipe. Okay, so I'll explain each one this with an example. Okay. So first one is very simple. Just execute the command. Okay, cat1.txt. Why this cat is used? Cat is used. Why cat is used? Why cat command is used? Prithviraj,
Yes, ma'am.
why cat command is used?
Concatenation.
Concatenation. Now what does it will do here? Cat1.txt. What it will do?
One.txt.
Huh?
Open that file.
It will open that file.
If it is exist that file, then it open.
It will open that file. Is it correct? Now the file is open.
Yes.
Now what it will do? Priyanka. Priyanka, what
Yes, ma'am.
cat1.txt will do?
Create file.
Okay, create the file if it is not there. But now it is there already. The 1.txt it is there. Then
Display.
display the
Display the-
content of the file. Okay. So here why we are telling concatenation is because it will concatenate everything, whatever it is there inside the file. Okay, you will concatenate everything and it will display it. Okay, that is why we are using the term concatenation. Okay, so it will not open the file. Okay, So it will display the content of that file. Here I am executing this command. Now it will display the content of that file. So this is one. Okay. So standard output will display the output in the terminal itself. Okay. The next one is I can send the output to another file. So this one.txt, I am sending the output to one more file. File name is chap. Okay. See here. Now what will happen? chap will be having the output. Clear, right? So this is one way. Now there is one more, okay. That is double greater than symbol. Okay. So double greater than symbol. Okay. Tell me what will happen if I use double greater than symbol. Now what is the content of chap till 8 lines I have? Okay. This is the content I already have. Now I am executing again this. What will happen? What will happen? It is sending the output of first command to the next file. Okay. But what is the change in the first and second one? What is the change if I use one is greater than symbol and two greater than symbol? What is it? What was the change happened if I use one greater than symbol and two greater than symbol? Let me execute once again. Okay. This is one greater than symbol. Okay. This is a two greater than symbol. What is happening? Again, I will execute two greater than symbol. What is happening? What is the difference? What is the difference? Rohit,
Yes, ma'am.
what is the difference?
Output is displaying 2 times.
Output is displaying two times. Now it is three times, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Every time it will display three times, two times, and all. Now it is four times. What it is doing? Actually, what it is doing? When I execute once, okay, when I execute once with the one greater than symbol, what it will do, the output, whatever I get from the first one, it will be given to the next file, correct? The output of first one is this, it will be copied to the file chap. Okay. If I use greater than symbol, okay, if I use greater than symbol, okay, now let me change the content of this. Okay. I will write VCT picture. Now again, I will use a greater than symbol twice. Now what is happening? Whether the previous content will be deleted, whether the previous content will be deleted, or what it is doing, it is just here. Once again, I'll execute double greater than symbol. Okay, what it is doing? It is not deleting the old content, correct? Whether it is deleting the old content? No, it is not deleting the old content. Whatever the next output is there, it is just appending to the previous one, correct? You have to use the word append. So what it will do? It will append the output, whatever you are getting, to the previous content. Okay. Suppose if I use one greater than symbol, what it will do? It will just delete everything. Okay. Everything will be deleted, and whatever the previous content was there, everything will get deleted, and the fresh content will be pasted to the file chap. Okay. But if I use double greater than symbol, it will just append the output. Okay. It will not delete the old content. Is it clear? What is the importance of greater than and double greater than symbol? Okay, so this is the next one, and the next one is pipe. Okay, so to display the output, we can also make use of the pipe. See here, I am executing ls minus l. It will release all the file attributes. Okay, file name is 1.txt. Okay, and then wc. So I am executing the first command. What is the first command? ls minus l 1.txt. So it will list all the file attributes. So that file attribute is given as an input to the next command, that is wc, and the next command will execute it and it will give you the output. Okay. So ls minus l, it will list the attributes. It will tell how many line it is there, how many word is there, how many characters are there in the file 1.txt. Okay. So these are the three ways you can display the output. One is using terminal itself, another one is using 1 greater than symbol and 2 greater than symbol, and the last one is using pipe. Is it clear? Any doubt in this? So this is about standard output. Any doubt in this? So like this you have to give the examples, okay, in the exam. Any doubt? Clear? Pranita? Pranita, is it clear? Pranita, right? Is it clear? Any doubt? Hmm? Any doubt? No or yes? Okay,
No, ma'am.
next one is standard error. Okay, we are done with standard input, standard output, and the next one is standard error. Okay. So for the standard error, what is the file descriptor? What is the file descriptor? Prithviraj, what is the file descriptor for standard error? Prithviraj,
0.
0. ಮಲಗಿದ್ಯಾನಾ? ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಟಿವಿ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? What is the file descriptor? Sumant Rai. Sumant Rai.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the file descriptor for standard error?
Don't know, ma'am.
Don't know. I just explained it. I showed you what I just showed the PPT where I showed you all the file descriptors for the three files. Huh? From the beginning, you were there in the class, right? You attended the class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then Abhishek. Abhishek, what is the file descriptor? Abhishek. What is the file descriptor for standard error? Abhishek and Sumant, both of you write and send me, okay? What are the three standard file descriptors for the three files? WhatsApp me. Okay. Okay. So what is this? Anybody can tell me what is this file descriptor for standard error?
-2. 2.
2. It is not -2. It is 2. Okay. For input it is 0. For output 1, and for error it is 2, not -2. Okay. It is just to show it us. Okay. It is not minus. It is an arrow. So file descriptor. Okay. So for error, for displaying the error, we are using the file descriptor. Okay, we are writing the file descriptor number, okay, for displaying the error. I'll show you an example. For example, if you don't have a file, okay, for example, I don't have a file with the name 2, correct? You can see these are the files I have. I don't have a file with the name 2. Now what I do is I use a cat command and I go for a file with the name 2. Okay. So what it will give? No such file or directory. Okay, no such file or directory. Okay. Now what I do is I want whatever the error message, okay, whatever the error message, okay, that I am getting, I should send it to the file, one more file with the name CHAP. So this is my CHAP file. Okay, what is the error message I am getting? I want to send it to the file. I want to send it to the file CHAP. Okay, so here 2 is a file descriptor. Okay, and this is a redirection symbol, greater than symbol. Okay, so this greater than symbol is for output. So less than symbol, remember, less than symbol is for input and greater than symbol is for output. Okay, now see what will happen. Now whatever the error we are getting, okay, it will be copied to the file CHAP. Okay, you cannot write like this. Okay, for example, if this file is not there, 4 is not there, correct? File 4 is not there. Okay, simply if you rewrite like this, okay, whether it will work, it will not work. Okay, it will not get copied to this CHAP. Okay, so if you want to copy to another file, you have to use 2 greater than. Okay, if you use 2 greater than, then only that error message will be copied to the particular file. So here I have given the name of the file as CHAP. Is it clear? Is it clear? Artha aita? Are you getting? Are you able to follow? Okay. Now suppose this file is not there, correct? Cat 6 file is not there. Okay. 6.txt file is not there. Okay. Now what I do is I use double greater than. Okay. So this double greater than is the same as the one which we have studied in standard output. Okay. So what it will do? It will not delete the old content. Okay. It will append the content. Okay. Whatever the new you get, so it will tell 6 not txt is not there. It is no such file or a directory. Okay. So this is about 2 greater than and 2 double greater than. Okay. If there is suppose one more file, okay, a.txt, even that is not there, a1.txt is not there. Okay. So what it will do? It will append that output error message to that same file. Okay, a1.txt, no such file or directory. Okay. So this is all about 3 standard files: standard input, standard output, and standard error. Okay, you may get it for 10 marks or 8 marks. Explain. Okay, standard redirection files. Okay, three standard files with the examples. Okay, very important question and very easy question as well. Okay. So the next topic is, so we'll stop till here. Okay. The next we'll continue in the next class. So answer attendance.